Hello everyone, Kevin Gurley here from Techformality, the blog that focuses on tech reviews, tech guides, and tech news. And before the video starts, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to one of my friends. We actually used to be partners back in the day, about 10 years ago, whenever I was making videos as well. His name is Alex, and I will link his channel here. Please be sure to check him out. He is a good resource for malware testing as well. He does some prevention tests on antiviruses, and he does have a good bit of knowledge of that, so be sure to check him out. And today we are going to be taking a look at some adware that are installed on browsers through either freeware software, unintentionally installed by installing a legitimate application, or just some generic adware that's on browsers, and how to avoid and how to remove those malicious software. So if you stick with me, we'll be back in 1 second. We will go ahead and jump right into it. So we are back here, and I am on my virtual machine. I've been trying for the last hour or so to get some of the older toolbars that used to be very malicious. I actually went to this website from Avast and just looking at some of these toolbars: MindSpark, Conduit, Ask.com, Delta Search, Fast Start, DealPly, Yontu Toolbar, Search the Web, Incredibar, Suite 10 Packs, Suite IM. So these are the most adware-based toolbars that are removed, and that is basically a toolbar that looks legitimate, and whenever you do search it, it does pull up your IM searches or your Google searches or whatever you're trying to search with, but there are some malicious back-end things that happen with these toolbars, and I've noticed some of the computers that I've worked on have some of these installed, whether it's downloading a free online game or if it's downloading a free software. So I will just show you here an example. We are looking at Adobe Reader. So this is legitimately Adobe's website. As you go to the adobe.com/reader, you'll see here there's an optional offers list here whenever you go to download. So always be sure to check whenever you're downloading something to confirm that it is the appropriate application that you're trying to download. So this is going to download. If I click on this download Acrobat Reader, it will actually download Acrobat Reader in addition to McAfee Security Scan Plus, and it will install McAfee Safe Connect, and it also will install the Acrobat Reader Chrome extension. So if you're not careful whenever you're downloading applications such as this, you will always get these extra additional pop-ups over here, or software installations that are installing on your computer. While McAfee isn't a bad application, there's websites that have applications such as these that are malicious, and you download them without knowing, and you actually get the applications on your computer. So just after downloading that, you can see here that I did download Adobe Reader, as well as McAfee Safe Connect and McAfee Security Scan Plus. So it will actually keep on popping up. It's popped up a few times now, asking me to run a scan. So it'll scan your computer, and they'll end up trying to force you to buy their application for their security platform, stating you have malware or whatever on your computer, whatever it might be, adware, spyware, anything like that. So just be careful of that whenever you are downloading. Make sure that you do confirm what you're downloading is only downloading. So now if I would uncheck these boxes, including this one with the extension, if you did want the extension, you can just click on this one, and if I download Acrobat Reader, it will not install these two items over here to the left. So just keep that in mind to always check whenever you're downloading something. Another way or reason to get adware on your computer are snap files is one of them. It's a shareware site, so basically any freeware product that's out there, you can go here and download any type of application that's out there, and whenever you do download, you will see that this page is actually, this isn't a very good example, but there is an ad over here. So for example, this says start download. If somebody doesn't know what they're actually doing and they go over here and click open, this will actually redirect me to this ad website from Google Ads, and it'll take me to this website here. So it's asking me to find manuals to read and print, and click continue to add to Firefox. So we'll hit continue.
Click continue to installation.
And as you can see, there's a message there. So we'll just go ahead and click continue here, and we'll add.
Click yes to complete.
And it's telling me to click yes to complete. And then see, now we're getting spammed with adware. So free new tab and search browser extension. This is an optional offer, so you don't have to get it because they already suckered you in by getting their manuals library search was added. So we'll go
Almost done.
We'll go ahead and click
Click
on
the
this,
Continue to Installation
we'll
button
click
and
Continue to
follow the
Installation
instruction.
and hit Add,
Click
just because
Yes to continue.
we don't know what's going on. So now you can see that it says thank you for installing. So now whenever we go to our home page, you will now see that this message is popping up from Freshly New Tab and Search. If we just accept this, our home page is now compromised with adware, and it's going to always push us to this Freshly Search, whatever it's called. So every time you create a new tab, every time you open that browser, it's going to keep on pushing you back to that main website. So we open a new tab, and you can see that this is going to be there always. So this is basically an adware feature that's always going to get you to use their search engine. So whenever we do search something here, we'll just go ahead and search Google, and you can see it's Freshly and it uses Yahoo search. So this is basically a real search engine. However, it has all this junk added in with it as well. So it's showing you their recipes and whatever. And while this might be legitimate or look legitimate, it is going to be considered adware because it is considered to keep on adding stuff. So we can always go here and click search for manuals. It's basically, this is what the main function of the program was. But if you aren't paying attention, you just go continue, and go through those, you'll see that you end up getting additional software that you do not want. So in Google Chrome, to uninstall these, you would go to your settings up in the top right, and then you would go to add-ons and themes. And you can see here underneath of extensions on the left side, you can see that this Freshly New Tab and Search is enabled. You can basically go here and remove it, and then hit remove. And same with this one here. If you don't want this one any longer, click on it and remove, and that basically removes it from your toolbar. So now whenever you go to a new tab, you'll see that it is no longer redirecting you to that search engine. Now that's with Firefox, so now we'll take a look at Google Chrome. It's the same way. So if you do have a toolbar or a redirecting site, so every time you open up Google Chrome and it's taking you not to a Google page or the home page here, and it's taking you to ask.com or some type of spam site, you just go up here to the settings in the top right, click on more tools, and then extensions. And all your extensions will be listed here in Google Chrome, and you will see you have the ability to remove them. Now, in some cases, if you remove the extension, your home page is still set in Google Chrome as the search engine browser that was overridden. So then you would go down to the settings. You would go over to the left side, click on search engine, and here this might have changed to a different search engine. So they could have added theirs because they use code to get in here and modify the stuff. So you can actually go in here, and if it is in here, added. So basically you can add a search engine here. And this is how they add it through their code. They type in their search engine name, keyword, and the URL. So that's how they basically do it. So if you go to search engine, you can go ahead and click on, you'll see down here, it'll tell you search engine, Google. It would say ask.com or whatever the search engine might be. You would just change that back to Google, and that would fix your problem there. Now on the startup, so a lot of times they would have, just say for example, it would look something like this. So every time you start a new page, let's see, open on startup. So if we now open up Google Chrome, you'll see it automatically takes you to this ask.com website, and that's what it would do. It's trying to redirect you to their specific browser. So all you have to do is go back into the settings of Google Chrome, and then go over to search engine on the left, and you would change this, you would remove this, you can actually go in here and remove, and then it would automatically default back to open the new tab page. And that is one way to go ahead and get rid of adware that was changed on your browser. Now I'm not sure how much more popular the toolbars are. I know back 10 years ago they were very popular. So as you downloaded freeware software, it would actually ask you Do you want to add this? And then somebody would click yes. Or another example, one of the toolbars I've been trying to install but haven't had really much success. I downloaded this Suite IM. It's one of the toolbars on a vast list. So we'll go ahead and try to install this. And as you can see here, there's a pop-up that says free bonus Suite IM, emotions, smileys, and winks for Messenger and webmail, provided by SweetPack Search for better search and browsing experience. And here's your toolbar. And basically this box is checked to install SweetPack's toolbar on my default browser. You go ahead and hit agree and continue. You're not paying attention, you don't really know what you're doing. And then here this says this product is 100% free, sponsored by Search, so you will never have to pay for it. Set your home page and new tab to SweetPacks in Google Chrome. So if you hit agree, and you can basically see this is still here, hit agree again. Now I have not been able to get it to install successfully. It just sits on the screen. So if you go into Task Manager and look, you can see that this is on here. So if I actually end it, I don't know if it's still going to show, but I know previously whenever I was running it, it was still running in the background even though I actually ended it. So there are ways that these malicious softwares such as Adware get in the computer, start modifying things. They can get in there and modify your DNS, so that would actually point you to their website instead of going through the your default DNS servers. It would change your DNS servers to point to their servers so that you're actually always on their web browser and whatnot. So the best advice that I have for you is just to be careful what you're browsing for, what you're downloading, and what you're installing. Always read the fine print and always read the additional pop-ups that come up. So, for example, as I was stating with the Adobe Reader, whenever you go to that website, it's trying to get you to install McAfee, Safe Connect, and the Scan Plus, or whatever it was. It's always going to try to get you to install those. There's a lot of other softwares out there that are like that, so if you're on freeware websites, I would definitely avoid those. Anything such as freeware or shareware, they're all the same. They basically get you to download their original product that you're there for. Plus, they're trying to get you to download additional software as well. So just keep that in mind. Be careful with that. And that's pretty much my advice for now. And if you guys have any questions, please do comment, like, and subscribe to this video. And also, please check out my tech blog at techformality.com. And it will have the latest and greatest tech news, tech guides, and tech reviews. If you head over to the website, once again, that's techformality.com. Top right corner, there's a contact button. If you have any questions, you can always shoot me a message over there, and I will respond to you as soon as possible. And that'll do it for now, and I appreciate your support to the channel. And please do subscribe because that does help me out. So we will see you guys on the next one.